Nitin Soni, Associate Director at APAC TMT at Fitch Ratings, joins us right now on the show. Good having you, Nitin. Will the hike, just talk about that. Will the hike in FDI for telecom from 74 to 100% change fortunes for the industry?
At Fitch Ratings, we believe that the industry is clearly overstretched with debt of about $40 billion and annual revenues of about $35 to $37 billion. So this is clearly a positive move, and we expect that over the medium term it should help to deleverage balance sheet and help the companies in at least inviting some equity injection to repay some of the debt.
Afternoon, Nitin. And, looking at the current metrics of the industry, the falling returns, the huge payouts waiting, do you think that foreign partners will now be interested in the Indian telecom sector?
See, there are two aspects to it. One is the foreign partners, the likes of Vodafone, Cellular and Systema. They, in our opinion, will be immediately interested in hiking their stake to total 100% compared to 74% earlier existing they have. So they will be really interested in taking over the control of the company and will try to obviously forego the problems or the worries they have in dealing with the local partner. The other aspect is that when we talk about companies like Bharti, Idea and Arcom, which already have some existing foreign partners, except Arcom, which is fully domestically owned. So some of these foreign partners can also look at, injecting some equity, because both Bharti and Idea will also be, to a certain extent, be interested in attracting some foreign investments to repay their existing debt.
In which companies do you expect to see deals happening? There's a buzz of a stake sale in Idea, while Arcom is reported to be in talks with MTN. Do you expect any developments happening in these companies soon?
Sure, Arcom looks a bit a good candidate for a deal or an M&A, given the fact that it's the most leveraged telco in the industry among the profitable operators. So Arcom, they've already done some unlocking of real estate assets. They've already signed an agreement with Reliance Industries broadband wireless venture for leasing out the tower assets to Reliance. So I think they would really be interested in inviting a foreign partner to correct their balance sheet, given huge debt burden on Arcom.
And in case of Bharti and Idea Cellular, the foreign holding, it's below 74%. So does this increase the stakes or headroom for any value?
Not immediately, because they already have stakes from foreign partners below 74%. So, for example, Bharti have stakes from Singapore Telecom at 32% and Qatar Foundation 5%, while Idea has 5% stake from Axiata. But it makes a positive environment for a foreign partner so that they can take an exposure in the two of the best telcos in the industry, Bharti and Idea. So we think that not immediately, but yes, in the medium term, these existing foreign partners or maybe a new foreign partner might be interested in taking a stake in either of these two companies.
How soon do you think consolidation will happen, and how many players would be left after an M&A ramp? It's a difficult question, but still, a best guess.
Yeah, we have been saying that this market cannot afford more than 6 profitable telcos, in the industry. So from the existing situation where we have 10 telcos, we expect the consolidation will take place to an extent that only 6 players will remain in this industry.
And what about companies like Tata Tele and Aircel? Do you think that there'll be any takers?
That is very interesting. Actually, we have an opinion that M&A deals will happen more on the side of the smaller and the loss-making telcos like Tata and Aircel. So we might there is a greater probability that we might see some M&A deals happening, among the smaller telcos rather than larger telcos acquiring a smaller ones. So that is more likely. And in that scenario, both Tata and Aircel would be a likely candidate for an M&A deal.
All right, we leave it at that. Nitin, thanks so much for taking the time out and being with us.